Hi, I'm Dre, a holistic practitioner and energy healer. The name of my channel has changed. It seems this has taken on a different direction than I thought it would. So my soul style energy healing is dedicated to energy work and spiritual work, ascension process, and I have a separate channel for my holistic health, the typical health and wellness material. Now, as I'm doing this video and I'm getting prepared, a storm came upon me, and that is what this video is going to be about. And the storm is sort of hanging out, it's sort of passing. There's now, at the end of it, double rainbows outside. So it's summer and it's hot out. But anyway, I'm still Dremari Holistic Wellness in my business. It's just that I sort of restructured the channel for topical purposes. Okay, so this video. Lately I've had things that were going very well crumble, delay, or fall apart. Some of these things were things I was relying on for my income. On the summer solstice, June 21st, I was taking garbage out at night for the next morning, and I was outside and I thought about all this. I hear in my mind, this will shift once the storms pass. And that's the title of my video. I got a sense this was a powerful statement. Months ago, I got July, the month we are in now, 2018, as being very important regarding changes, shifts, blessings, and seeing the results of all the work I've put out. I was disappointed, but I'm just riding the wave. On that weekend, June 23rd, I found out about decisions and changes that would be in place for the following week. Many people were shocked and upset. We were worried. There was a situation personally that came to a close, and I realized I would not have a chance to resolve it, and this goes on another part of the journey and the lessons, and that'll maybe make another video on that. Yeah, whole other story. So the next week, June 30th, when we just came out of, the first week of these implemented changes, we get devastating news regarding one of our priests. I'm a practicing Catholic, and I'm a spiritualist, and an intuitive, and an energy healer. But it shook us up so bad. And this just felt like the solstice period. One thing after another got shaken up, torn down. Some people, if you listen to some readers, they call this the Tower moment. If you're familiar with tarot, I'm not really a tarot expert. I am looking back and I see that the summer solstices have been like catalysts or change points for several years. Plus we had the full supermoon on the 28th of June. I am a moon baby. I'm sensitive to the moon. And a lot of people, few people are saying, maybe a lot, maybe, new and full moons as of late have been portals and gateways energetically, more and more so. And I think a lot of people sensitive to the ascension energies and twin flame journeys, and just the shifts and solar flares, they are feeling this more. But it has been a good week. There's been some good things. I was doing an energy healing session on myself, and you get the guides coming in, and I do this sessions on myself now because I was jealous that the people I was working on were getting all these fabulous things happening. And I was like, I want that too. So I did it on myself. So I got Ascended Master Merlin, yes, that Merlin, come in among other interesting elements of the session, and I'll probably go into the topic of energy healing and what happens in a session at some other time. So it was interesting. Then doing a timeline rescripting regarding one of the personal things I mentioned a little earlier, I had this major heart center healing, a healing vibe in there, and all that pain that was stuffed down, emotional pain, mental pain, it was like a bomb in my chest that came up, released. Then afterward I had like this gold glowing energy that I could feel in my heart center. And when I felt into the other person that I maybe hurt, maybe they don't give a two craps or one crap, I felt the same kind of energy in there. I don't know what that'll bring about, what'll happen, but it feels positive. And through all this, and I think if you listen to Victor Otto, he was talking about how you can feel so completely drained in all these energies. My own guidance says rest, trust, it'll all be taken care of. Good things are coming. In this early part of July, I sense it's a transition time. It's like the 2nd to the 3rd to the 14th or 15th is this incubation time after what I would call a tower period, when we get to this post area after the solstice, where it's the midpoint and things are shaken up. So things are getting stirred up. It's chaos. It's like a storm. It can make a mess and bring fear, but it cleans the air, it waters the ground, it can cool us off. This week I bought myself a little present. I got new oracle cards, the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I don't remember my exact original question, but it was about getting through this rough time where everything is falling apart. Now I pulled one card, number 34, Many Paths, and from the bottom of the deck I used as a shadow aspect, it was number 12, the Coyote. For the numerology, the 3 and the 4 is 7, and you add the 1 and the 2 of the 12 and you get 3. So I am posting today, July 3rd, and July 3rd is my birthday, and when I pulled those cards, it's like, hey, it's a significant message. So we'll get into the cards. I'm not really dependent on cards, it's just like almost like a clarifying of energy. I go a little bit off book when I look at these cards. Many Paths is saying the way you planned is not the only way to get where you want to go. There are reasons you get delayed or redirected. You may even find you change your destination on the way. Be clear where you want to go, but be open to those changes and to those little detours. It may be better than you expect. That's why when you make your intentions, you say this or something better. The universe, God, your higher self, your heart, knows what is best. Now the Coyote. Coyote is known as a sacred trickster. I don't feel this is bad, but it's helping to guide you to something better. And it says that he we'll make sure things don't go as planned. And that's interesting how I was thinking about how things were not going as planned, then the coyote shows up. You know, I had to laugh. It seems to foil your plans, but really it could be moving you towards a different direction if you accept it as helpful. Okay, so on this path, if you're taking a spiritual path, a shamanic path, people will say you're not aligned, or you're not positive enough, you're not vibrating high enough. Listen, that may be true, but most of the time I think it's BS. The higher you go, the harder the work. When you start on this path, when you've been on this path, you face challenges. You face challenges of your faith, of your desires, but it strengthens you. It's made to solidify you to see what you really want, what you're ready for. You might not be ready for your desires just yet. Now, what I got in the light of what I am going through is to trust the process. I have a plan in place, but sometimes you need to recalculate and be adaptable. It may be hard and confusing, but you will get to where you are meant to be. You know, I think I'm going to end it there for today. This is a rough time for many people. A lot of people are feeling those ascension energies and shifts and everything falling apart. So take care of yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Rest. I mean, the first part of the year is you're planning the seeds, you're working on it. There's a time where you have to put your seeds in the ground and see which ones grow. And we're getting into the harvest time. There is a time after work where you need to rest. I am terrible with that. I want to keep thinking that I have to do, continue doing. If I'm not doing anything, I'm not working towards it. Oh my God, I'm lazy. But resting is doing something. Sometimes doing nothing is doing something. So there you go. Let me sum it up. We are in a storm, but it is necessary to create the shifts. The storm at the beginning, and I'm still hearing a couple rumbles here and there as I make this video, has led to, there's a double rainbows outside, and I mentioned that. So I get the sense things are changing for the good. You have to let the process work out. All right. So I intend that whenever you find this, whenever you listen to it, whether it's a week from now, years from now, this message is for you and can help you. So feel free to comment, subscribe, or like if you are so inclined. All my information is in the description below. And I wish you well until we meet again.